Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. It was a pretty interesting spot. It was on a river with rapids and kayaks and some people over here cutting up some fish. Maybe they're getting ready for a meal, although it doesn't really look like they've got anything set up for that. Maybe there's a camp over here. I don't know, but it doesn't really look like it, so it's a bit confusing. I'll have to admit what exactly this guy's up to, but he's got a knife, he's got some fish, and he's got what looks like some kind of fillet right there. So unless he's about to cook that, I don't know what he's up to. But there you go, beautiful river, great time for a kayak. Real question is, where in the world are we? And the answer to that is going to be, I'm not sure. Why don't we go? Let's go for the fun part of Michigan. Let's go for this part over here. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. There you go. This river. Yeah, right around there. Let's make the guess, and the answer was no. You were in Saskatchewan, or Saskatchewan. Over here, beautiful. There you go. We were. Oh wow! Look at that, Little Devil's Rapids in. There you go, in Lac La Ronge National or Provincial Park. Very nice. Quite northern. Wow. There you go. Well, hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. We find ourselves at a big old waterfall. Look at this. Really cool looking. It's pretty tall. It's got to be like 25 feet tall or something like that. And big old rapids. You wouldn't want to get caught in this, that's for sure. Especially if you were like kayaking up on the river above. This really doesn't look like a good place to go. Looks nice. Got these people over here. They're out taking pictures. So this is definitely some kind of destination. People come here to just see what it is. It's kind of like those places where there's like a parking lot, maybe like a kilometer, 2 kilometers from here, and you just take a nice hike, end up at the waterfall. It's all nice, and you walk back. There's a lot of that stuff around here. So I've definitely taken a hike to a waterfall before. It seems like that's probably something people all around the world do, and it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world you think this is. In tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won, so if you're interested in becoming the day's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend Bailey Quinnell. That is right, Bailey Quinnell. Thank you so much for this challenge. This one is all about the Pacific. Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific is what the theme of the challenge is. So that's going to be very cool, although it could be quite tricky because telling where we are in Australia and telling where we are in New Zealand is always tricky, definitely, especially if we find ourselves in places with not too many clues. And then Pacific Islands, that can really be a toss-up. But thank you so much, Bailey Quinnell, for this challenge. If you are interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the the description below to find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find the link to this one so you can play along yourself. So thank you so much, Bailey Quinnell. Let's do it. Boom. Challenge accepted. We find ourselves on a road in Australia, thankfully, but in the middle of nowhere. So, well, it could be the middle of somewhere, but it's a little bit tricky to tell where we are. Town center, that doesn't help me at all. Bakery, Fisifola Lodge, that doesn't help me. Is there anything? Panorama Wildlife Park, Kings Coat, 40. I mean, just open house, B&B, bakery. Well, let's go into town, because maybe we'll find something telling us, hey, you're in Western Australia, and there you go. Oh, congrats to Australia for winning the Cricket World Cup. I believe that was today or yesterday. I don't know. It depends where you are in the world. Really, I guess it was something like, it was today, I guess, but it sort of happened like 10 or 11 hours ago or something like that, which in my time was yesterday. There's a playground around here. Now, what else is there? Oh, okay. Now that's the state of South Australia. That's good. So we're somewhere around here. And again, we got to remember we saw King's Coat or whatever it was. Now, just looking at where there could be places, Clare, Port Pre, Port Augusta. Is there any sort of clue? I mean, I really doubt it. Port Lincoln. Oh boy, this isn't gonna go too well. Are we? No. We're gonna be somewhere. Streak Bay. We're gonna be somewhere. That's pretty much all I've got. We are going to definitely be somewhere, but where? That is a good question, and I have no idea where King's Coat is, or yeah, I just have no idea. There's Cleve Hub, and anything else? No. Nothing? Alright, well, we're still looking. Maybe that's just the name of a place. But at least we got the state right. Or province. Province? Yeah, province. It's Australia. That seems to make sense. At least we got the province correct. Delhi Bakery, yeah, we know that much. But other than that, we're pretty much out of luck. Unless we find a sign that maybe like this one over here, this might tell us something about where we are. So, what do we got here? South Coast Road, tourist attraction, Seal Bay, Flinders Chase. All right, so that is the South Coast Road, which in my mind is this road right over here. Port Lincoln, that is Arno Bay, Cowell, Cleve. We can go look. Elliston. Nothing on that one. And Streak Bay. Alright, I'm thinking we're somewhere around this area. So, I didn't see any sign for Port Lincoln. So, I'm going to go and say we're about maybe a little bit higher. And why don't we say something like... I don't know, around here? That seems good to me. There you go. We're going to make the guess. We're going to say we are in Puchera. Let's find out. The answer was, a little bit more difficult than that. My God, we were on Kangaroo Island. Oh, there's King's Coat. Well, I never would have thought of looking on this small island here. Well, indeed, there it is. We were right over here in... Oh, well, that was the name of the place we were. Pardonadana, whatever. Yeah, that was indeed where we were, 2519. Okay. Queen Street in a big city. Oh, this is a very nice city. So, which country is this? Because we are either going to be in Australia or New Zealand. Now, I don't know which one this is. Do I think this is like Auckland? It might be, but I don't really think so. I think we might be in Australia still. Could we find other stuff about that? Chris, yeah, that doesn't really help. Wrath of the Titans is coming soon to this movie theater. Maybe we are... I mean, Sydney is a good guess. I would be Auckland Transport. Okay, Auckland. It's only... Look at that. First guess came right. Auckland is a very beautiful city. We've seen it from certain points, like around over here. It is a good-looking city for sure. Oh, shut up, Wii U. Yeah, it's really annoying, the Wii U, every once in a while. The screen just comes on and makes like a weird little noise to tell you like some sort of advertisement. I don't know whose idea that was, but that's Devonport Food and Wine. Okay. Now, Devonport, is that an area? No, but I mean, it might be. But we're going to be just downtown. We know that much for sure. Let's find out what the name of the street is. Actually, the name of the street was Queen and Wellesley. It is Queen, right? Just want to make sure. There's no sign that... Oh, yeah, okay. Queen and Wellesley. So, Here's Queen Street. Here's Victoria. Here's Durham, Wyndham, something, something. Customs. Victoria, Derby, Wellesley. So we were probably at this corner. Return to start location. Queen and some kind of weird split. Oh, okay, so we were actually right over here. All right. That is exactly where we were. It is a really nice city, Auckland. Very beautiful. Look at this. It's got all sorts of good stuff. Good public transit, big nice buildings, nice looking weather, cool buildings. It really does look fantastic. And we could go to the water, which would be, I don't know, maybe this way. Actually, if we just kept going down Queen, we might actually find the water, because the water. Oh yeah, okay, let's just go down this way and get to the water. No point in going a different direction. Let's go to the water, see how it looks. Oh, come on now. Give me the water. I want to see the wet stuff. There we are. Look at that. Beautiful, although we don't have like a super huge view here, because, you know, we're all inside ports and stuff like that. It is a great looking place here. Wow. Fantastic. Lots of cars parked, but that's fine. Make the guess, and the answer was, boom, 1 point off the maximum. Here we are going to be in. That's the flag of. That's hard to tell. Is it? What's the name of those places? No, there's. Not Fiji, although maybe Fiji. Fiji's on there. Maybe. I'm thinking of some place, but I don't really know where I'm thinking of. So that's kind of out of the bag. Although Fiji seems like a decent guess. Maybe I'm thinking of this place. Maybe I'm thinking of this one over here. Well, it's one of these three is where I'm going at. Now, I forget what the flag of Fiji looks like. And I think these two, if I'm correct as to which ones they are, use a very similar flag to Australia, which this is. It's not quite right, at least. Well, we might not be able to tell. But there you go. Fiji, for whatever reason, I'm not feeling Fiji. I feel Fiji might be a different flag. It's a similar flag, but it might be a little bit different. Can't really think of it right now, so I'm going to go with one of these two. I'm going to go with Neo. It feels just a little bit more correct. And we're going to say that where's the water? The water is to the east. Yeah, the water is to the east. So we're going to go with, right around there. Let's make the guess, and the answer was, it was Fiji. Damn it. Damn it. It was Fiji. I should have guessed. Wow, that was there, right near the University of the South Pacific? Well, that's a bit strange, but 2107, so that was the flag of Fiji. Maybe I just didn't get a good look at it. Well, Delivery Dock 1. Okay, Westfield, Big W. Interesting. Big W, are we going to be in, like, Wellington, New Zealand? Maybe. Are we going to be in Castle Reach or Castle Rig, Richmond Museum of Fire? Wow, that's really cool. St. Mary's, Mount Druitt, yeah, interesting. I'm guessing this is New Zealand, because a Museum of Fire seems like a place where, you would do if there were. But the A roads make me feel like maybe it's not. Are there A roads in this country? I'm gonna say no. Okay, well then, what about Tasmania? There are A roads over here. Okay, Tasmania seems like an okay, although we could be in Western Australia. That seems like it would be an okay guess. Alright, well, the big W, again, all sorts of stuff about W's, so I think that's a decent guess. Although there are no It doesn't really look like... Okay, fine. Western doesn't have A roads. Does this place have A roads? Southern. It does. Okay, so Southern has... this is going to be confusing, isn't it? Oh, boy. Why do, like, different parts of the country have to have such different road naming schemes? It's sort of unbelievable. Well, then in that case, I have no idea where we are. Let's go look around. What do we see? Emu Plains, M4, Emu Plains, Penrith, Wallacea. Well, that is Wallacea. I feel like that rings a bell, but nothing's going off in my head here. St. Mary's, Richmond, Wallacea. I feel like I know where that is. So the 44 is just in blue, like that. It looks like one of these roads over here. That's very interesting. Because that one's got all sorts of clues, but maybe we are there. Look at that. That is definitely what we're seeing here. But I'm not seeing a 44. I'm seeing a 40. What are the odds that there is any kind of order as to the way these things go? The odds are probably very low, I would imagine. I don't think there's any kind of order. What if I go down here? Here we don't see any of those big blue signs. If we go look around here, we don't see them either. Alright, let's go. Alright, so now we can find them up here. Well, that's good. And what about in northern? We find them there as well. Okay, that is useful. Let's go down to Tasmania. Tasmania, we do not see them. Okay, so New South Wales, do we see them there? Not that I can tell. Okay, so back to Queensland. That seems like it's our best guess. 49 is quite a big road. I'm just not... Oh, 44. Look at this. All right, we found 44. Now, 44, what do we do with it? I don't really know. Port Douglas, Mossman, Juliet, Mariba, Mount Druitt. Well, Richmond is somewhere around here. Now, I don't really know. Port Douglas, there's the 44. Palm Cove. Well, we found it. But other than that, we don't have really much going on here. Because, yeah, there just isn't that much. So I'm going to guess we're probably in this city over here, which appears to be Cairns. Is that it? Or maybe we're like around here in this area. Yeah, Smithfield. I think that's an okay guess. It's very confusing as to where we could be, but honestly, that's about as good as I can do. Sinclair. No, that's probably someone's last name, not the name of an area. I'm going to have to guess we're right around there. That's pretty much all I've got here, sadly. Let's make the guess, and the answer was, wow, we were around Sydney. Oh, well, this one's got A44. This one actually is named A44. Emu Plains, there's Penrith, all the other good stuff. I guess I should have paid more attention to the A44 sign. I just kind of gave up on it. But that, I wouldn't even have seen it. Look at that, it's so small. Oh my gosh, not even a big road. But then the other 44 sign appeared. The one that was blue, the one that looked like this one. Oh my god. 1961. All right, let's do better on this one. Where are we? New Zealand. There you go, Bank of New Zealand. That's fantastic. Other than the Bank of New Zealand, where are we? We got to be down south on this one, I'd imagine. That seems to make for a more varied channel. Tours and chartered services. This looks, it's pretty mountainous, which is good. Tour service West Coast. Okay, so it's the very fancy area somewhere around here. There you go. That's a very nice area. There's a big subway. Oh, it's not that. Well, you know, it's pretty big. Do we have the name of a place? Maybe this sign over here will tell us? No, this is fresh choice. What about this? 7 and 6. 6 is over here. 6 is, and where's the 7? 6 and 7. All right, that seems to make sense. We could be right around Greymouth. Hard to tell. Take the 7 to Christchurch. Hard to tell. And Reefton. I don't know where Reefton is. Oh, Reefton's up here. So that makes a whole lot of sense. And then the 6 to Westport. And yeah, all right. So there's almost no way that we're not there. Ski New Zealand. Ooh, wow, that'd be fun. So we are on, the 6. It says turn off there, and it brings us to this. So we are not. We're not on the 6. There's a McDonald's there. Maybe we're down this way. Okay, the 6 appears right here to go north-south. We're not, well, we are kind of close to water. Oh, God. Kind of. So we could be there, or kind of near there. Maybe the warehouse, maybe that's where the subway is. And well, let's return to start location. We can see there is water over there. So that is a good idea. And there's a bridge crossing, which I'm going to guess is the 6. So I do think that is indeed where we were. So we were right over here on this street somewhere. All right. Well, there you go. Now we can go backwards, and oh yeah, it does all of this good stuff. Well, that's great. We can just check out this area: Westland Engineering, Super Liquor. Oh, Super Liquor, that's a great name. Smith City. Oh, there you go. Make the guess, and the answer was indeed that is the road that we were on, 6475. Boom. So, wow, that's a weird place to zoom us into. That was the challenge. Not terrible. Did a lot better on the New Zealand ones. They were a little bit more easy. South Australia figured that one out, but no, not quite. Then talked a lot about the Fiji flag, but decided to go against it for almost no reason. Then went to looking for a road called 44. Well, it wasn't quite it was the A44, not the 44 with the blue sign. We saw them both. Auckland and this area, Greymouth, very nice places. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.